Okay, what's going on, boys? How you guys all doing? Welcome to today's video. Today we've got a very different video. I've never made something like my experience or giving like a story time, whatever the case is, but I thought today I'd give like basically like a little, I don't know, just my experience with COVID. As a lot of you guys do know, people that tune into my live streams on Twitch and YouTube, go follow, go subscribe. You know the vibes. A lot of you guys do know that I got COVID. It was like just before Christmas, or like during Christmas period I had it. But yeah, I'll basically be giving you a backstory on how I got it, what the experience was like for me. Yeah, all of just giving you guys a little bit of a background on that. So without further ado, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you guys do enjoy this kind of content, I don't know, but yeah, there's a very different video. But anyways, let's just get into it. Actually, before we get into it, please make sure you use code Rakic in the item shop. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all of that good stuff. But yeah, so just to get into it, right, how it all started is me and like probably about 9 other mates decided to go to the Vol. We were gonna go like end of November, but the only problem was that they were writing finals, so they couldn't, of course, because COVID postponed that. And yeah, so then we decided to go just before, like, we came back on the 17th, we went on like the 12th, right? So I ended up going and yeah, we're all chilling. And then the day I got there, because I got there 2 days late, they were already there. The day I got there, they actually got word, one of the girls that we were with, they got word from their mother that they tested positive. She was asymptomatic. She was in contact with somebody that had COVID. She was asymptomatic. She went for a test and she tested positive. So that was a bit of a struggle, right? And then I was already there. It was far out. I couldn't have just left the area, which I probably should have, because I mean it was a health risk, of course, and stuff like that. We just had a good time. I really enjoyed myself. Literally, we were just vibing. I don't know, I'll put some clips on the screen actually now of us going, like, we went jet skiing, we went on the boat, we just had a vibe. It was at a dam, if you guys didn't know that. And we had a vibe. It was a lovely time, lovely jubbly. Anyways, but on the way back, so we drove back, and on the way back I was feeling fine, whatever the case was, but as soon as I got home, that was the first day I started showing symptoms, right? And I was feeling quite bad, right? I had a fever, I had a headache. I tried to play Fortnite that day. I wasn't feeling good, so I just lay down. I slept, all that kind of stuff, and then yeah, it takes me to day 2. And well, first of all, my symptoms were like sore throat, fever, headache. My body was aching a lot. So like, you know, a perfect way I can explain this is like, once you've ran a marathon, done like 200 push-ups and all of that stuff, the following day your body feels really sore. Imagine that, but like a lot worse. It wasn't like to the point where I felt like I was gonna die or I actually need medical treatment and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't feel great. But the second day, as soon as I woke up. Oh my! I've never felt so much pain in my body in my life. Like, okay, no, I definitely have. I'm over exaggerating it a lot, but yeah, like my body was aching so much. I would just go and I'd make noises every single time I moved and stuff like that. It was kind of bad. I'd just go and it took me like a little while to get out of bed. My throat was sore. I had a fever, headache. Went to go get tested that day. We went and got tested. And then yeah, I don't know, the testings came back like really late. It came like a day or 2 later. But yeah, I was not feeling good. I wasn't feeling great. But after the second day, I was feeling like a lot better. Like, I had a tiny bit of a cough on the 3rd day, tiny bit. Throat was still sore. I didn't have a fever or headache. My body was still aching a little bit, but a lot less. That's just how it was for the rest of the time that I had COVID. I did take antibiotics and I did take Panado a lot of the time to ease the pain, because it was actually quite painful. It's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be. I feel like they well, because I'm young, of course, it wasn't as bad for me. I feel like it's a bit over exaggerated for young people, but of course young people can carry it and stuff like that, and it's a health risk for older people, which I completely understand. And that's why I don't advise you to go out without having a mask or sanitizing your hands every once in a while, washing your hands thoroughly after anything, you know. It's very important to do that. But I mean, it was experience. I think I'm perfectly fine now. Well, I'm perfectly fine now. I actually unfortunately couldn't see family on Christmas because we were planning to go down to the coast, but we couldn't go because, of course, I had COVID. I didn't want to spread it to any of the family and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, that's basically all I really wanted to say. I'm just trying to think if I missed out anything. there was actually a few things that I missed out. So also one of the I'm going to tell you 2 other symptoms that I had. But I did not feel like, I didn't lose my taste or smell, and well, I didn't lose my sense of smell and taste. That's what I meant to say. I didn't lose that. I was feeling quite fine with that. I didn't lose that at all. I didn't really cough much. I didn't cough at all. Well, like I coughed it slightly on the later stages of it. I coughed a tiny bit, not crazy. The 2 things that I did have, I forgot to mention right at the start. I had quite a lot of diarrhea. I had like quite a lot of diarrhea throughout. I would go to the toilet a lot. It was kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. But another thing that I didn't really realize this was a symptom or like an effect of it. Maybe it isn't, but maybe I'm just unfit or something like that. But every single time I did something slightly strenuous at all, like I don't know, anything, like I'd pick up something heavy or like, I don't know, whatever the case was, I would sweat like a dog. Like literally anything, I'd sweat bad, like very bad. And I never usually sweat. Like the only times I ever really sweat is when I like play proper sport, to do a proper workout or something along those lines. I never usually sweat like that, and I was sweating quite a lot. But yeah, but apart from that, I don't think I've really missed out anything. This was a very different kind of video for you guys. I just thought I'd show you guys, well, to tell you guys my experience with COVID and stuff like that. And I just want to say, like, honestly, take the proper precautions. It's not a nice thing to have. I'm not going to say, oh, COVID was fun, it was lovely. It was definitely not. Of course, it wasn't too bad on me because I'm a lot younger. I'm 18 years old. But going with older people, you're a carrier, it's not great. Don't go out. Don't think you're a hero without a mask or sanitizing and washing your hands and stuff like that. Really make sure to do those properly and thoroughly. But yeah, apart from that, I think that's all I really want to have to say. If you made it this far in the video, please comment. Put a word right here. Put a word right here on what they should comment. Comment that word, okay? But yeah, apart from that, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications and all of that good stuff. I probably will be streaming soon, like after you see this, either on Twitch or YouTube, so make sure to follow my Twitch, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube. But yeah, apart from that, guys, I really do appreciate your endless support. You guys have been crazy. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Love you guys all so much. More videos coming soon. But yeah, check you guys. Peace.
Please don't confuse me. I kill your truth.